Good afternoon. Welcome. Hey, everybody. It's Shelly, the chick from the Anarchic part. So, just wanted to say hey and also just send out some positive vibes to everybody who is going through something or has been through something and they're still going through it. So, I just wanted to kind of reach out and just let everybody know that you can always talk to me if you need to. There's a lot of people you can talk to in your life, and just don't hold things in. I think that's kind of the point that I'm trying to make, is that it's better to discuss it with other people. And I'm really thankful that I do have people that I can trust. When it comes to online, I feel like I do talk to a lot of people, and I do go online and share a lot of my personal life. And I think it's because it helps me in a way that I can cope with things a little bit better, or that I can get feedback from a lot of people. Because literally, like, I'm not scared to talk about my life in any way at all. I'm actually cool with it. The only problem I have is when people are like, oh, that's not true. Well, it is. And I was just telling somebody, I'm like, I guess that, like, my left brain, logical brain, you know, is just not that creative to be able to come up with some crazy stories that I have. So that's that's just me. Is like, I will tell you the truth about things in my life. And I'm a little bit nervous right now. I'm actually petrified about something I have to do that I might just conveniently be late for, and then they might just have to conveniently reschedule me, and I just don't want to go, and I don't want to leave my house, and I don't want to go, and I don't want to go, and I don't want to go. So that's a fear, and fears are real. But fears are irrational, aren't they? Sometimes. And maybe fear is the fear itself. Maybe I'm fearful because at one time I was fearful. Maybe I'm not really fearful today, but I'm just remembering the time that I was. And a lot of times fear stem from something in your past. So, if you're afraid of spiders, you may have woken up with a big fucking spider on your face. You know what I mean? It's like, that makes sense. But just being afraid of spiders in and of itself doesn't really make sense. Um, because you're bigger than them. You're bigger than them. But what I'm going into right now, I am not bigger than. Okay. It is bigger than me. So that's the reality of it. I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, hippie. I don't want to do it. What's up, Guido? Bless your heart. Hey, Trumpy, somebody does care about you. Okay. I know you're coming in telling me that nobody cares about you, but that's not true. I even think that the people who act like they don't care really do care. But like I said, it's very good to share things like you just did. You're so silly. I want to know something that maybe you guys have an answer for. Hey, what's up, Freeside? Hey, Huckleberry, you clearly haven't tangled with the brown recluse. I have never ever been bitten by one, but there has been one on my toothbrush. So yeah, fiddle and all. AJM, what's going on? You're afraid of Americans. There's people, that I am kind of afraid of, and it's only for stupid reasons though. It's not because they look scary or anything like that. Um, I'm not even going to tell you why. I'm not even going to tell, because you're going to be like, that's stupid. You shouldn't be afraid of that. But everybody has their own totally irrational fears at times. You're afraid of clowns because your mom pushed them on you. Oh, when you were petrified as a baby and you're still petrified. Yeah, they're scary. And it's because I mean, I think, I don't know, I want to do a whole stream about phobias for sure. Um, you're afraid of Americans. Well, AJM, that's a problem, okay? Because, as I do, everybody loves Americans because it's the, greatest place on earth. And obviously, people want to be here. So we're very lovable people, AJM. So if you just give us a chance, you may find that out for yourself. Pug Face Music, what is going on? Hey, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Um, Let me just get back to this really quick, guys. Is that I have to leave now, my house, like now, to make it on time. I literally have to get up and go. But I'm gonna get up in 2 more minutes. I'm just gonna wait 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get up, and then I'm gonna get into my car and go. And I'm gonna do this. And actually, I didn't even get to get the medicine that my doctor prescribed for me. I think he was gonna send in like an Ambien or something. I think that's what they said, Ambien, and that's like a sleeping pill. Um, but I couldn't get it because I couldn't find somebody to get it for me because I lost my ID, and they have to have an ID from somebody. And I wasn't that somebody. So I took two of the Benadryl, and I'm going to go take a third one. I've never taken three Benadryl before. And I may even have some L-theanine that I'm going to pump into my body. Why not? I have to get through this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be put under. I'm going to have to be under anesthesia. If I'm making anybody anxious, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to really try to calm down because that's not fair to my viewers. And that's part of the problem is that I will totally formulate some kind of a weird phobia that I'm stuck in there forever, like in a hole in the ground or something. Like you can't get out. No, it's not that. It's only a procedure. Like it's not even forever. And I'm just going to breathe and I'm going to pray. And I think if I just, what if I did this? What if I just thought of like four songs? 4 5-minute songs. Okay, 4-minute songs. That's more realistic. And just sang those, not out loud, but in my head, maybe a little out loud if I can move, if I'm allowed to move my mouth. Um, so maybe I could do that. Maybe that would kind of distract me. Maybe that would work. Okay. See what you guys did? You helped me to formulate that resolution. I think that's gonna work. Bless your heart. At this point, it doesn't matter about recovery because when somebody has a fear, they will try their best to avoid it at all costs. Um, so if they could give me 5 Ambien and I get knocked out, I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with that. You know, I don't want to do this. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not on. I can't take. I don't have the Ambien. I can't. I wasn't able to get it because they require um an ID, and I lost mine. And now in order to get one, you have to have all this documentation to prove you are who you are. So I have to get the other documentation. So it didn't turn out for me. I literally just thought, hey, you know what? I can just go get this medicine, and everything's gonna be okay. But now it's not. You take 3 to sleep, okay. 2 doesn't work. 4 is too many. What's funny is that I'll take a half to 1 and I get really tired, really super tired. Just go face your stuff head on. Yeah, I understand, and okay, I gotta get out of the house. I gotta get out of the house. I gotta go. If I could live stream it, then I know like I wouldn't freak out on my live stream because it'd be live. Like who would do that? You know what I mean? I'd be actually held more accountable probably if I were live, possibly. I mean, I have cried on a live stream in the past. I'm not going to drink this Rockstar. Don't even look at it. Okay. All right. Let me see if I have any more of these left. Let's see. That's Tylenol. Let me see. What is it? Oh, I have a half left. Okay. That'll work, I guess. I think, this can't be irrational. I think everybody has a little uneasiness about doing this, right? Time clown goes, Shelly, who's Mr. I? I said, Mr. Inquisitive. I'm so funny. I'm so funny sometimes. But, it obviously didn't. It took a couple seconds. To be able to come up with something that fast, like that good, that fast, now that's how you know you're a rebel. A rebel can do that. He's quick. He's quick on his feet. He sure is. Just go face it. I know I keep reading this. Take some melatonin. Oh, should I take that too? I actually have L-theanine. Melatonin, I don't have that. I have energy, biotin, pain relief. What's this? Non-drowsy, congestion, sinus congestion. All right, I'll take these two. Oh my gosh. I'm so prepared. I'm just kidding. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Any ladies tried telling your doc you have restless legs? Ropinirole knocks you right out. Restless legs? Yeah, I can't quit moving around too much. No, but I actually have a thing where everything has to be like fast. I'm in it 2 paces, right? I'm at a fast and stopped. So, you guys don't listen to things that I do when I'm listening online and stuff, but I cannot watch things slow. That's why I hate to watch things live. And that's why I try to talk fast so that people don't have to go, oh, let me just wait a minute and then put it on at 1.5. I can usually get it to 1.75. 2 is a little fast for me. But I guess generally if I'm just kind of passively listening, I'll have it at 1.5, but never at its regular speed. So I'm thinking that the world needs to speed up or shut up. Just kidding. But that's just kind of how I am. And I think that may have a lot to do with this fear that I have, is that it can't finish fucking fast enough. You know what I mean? ADHD, hot. Good grief. I knew we'd share something in common. Pick up. Gosh, you guys. So, wow. Who else has any kind words? Who else has had the MRI, the Mr. I? But a 0.75 is slowing down. That is funny though. Hey, everybody. They're funny. They're. I can't talk about them. They wouldn't like that. Some people do have a big problem being talked about. I don't like to be talked about, honestly. If it's negatively, there's certain people, like with Rebel, it's a hit or miss with him. Sometimes I don't mind if he talks about me because it's not like with some kind of hate, but sometimes he's just really angry and it kind of cramps my style because, like today, dude, I was listening to him and I was pretty shocked that that I agree with a lot of things that he said. A lot of things, especially about hell and Satan and people's actions and how they just kind of, their traits fit in with that stereotypical way of people being when they're in hell. And so I actually did agree with a lot of things that he said. And he's like, people think that I'm rich and I have money and that I'm friends with certain people, and it's just not that. But one thing that stood out to me the most that he said was that
How did he say it? Hold on. He said that Bedtime Clown actually thinks, like sincerely thinks, that what Rebel does is all for show, is all a show, and that it's a script. And Rebel said that that's what makes it even more dangerous for him, because he's not taking it seriously, like if something were to happen to Rebel, that it's all just a script. And then that makes it, I don't want to say certain things because I don't want to give trolls ideas, and I have ideas. And the thing is like I have to think like a troll in order to be one step ahead of the troll. The same goes with detectives and criminals. They have to think like the criminal in order to be one step ahead of them. And so they have to be smarter than the criminal, but still understand what type of logic that the criminal would follow. So when it comes to Rebel, I really wish that he would stop hating me for no reason. Oh, Shelly's dreams are the exact same way they were 3 years ago. Are they? Or do I have a wide variety of topics that I choose to go over? So they're pretty much not the same at all. And he thinks, oh, she's trying to play you guys, but I'm not, though. I met some really cool people here. I'm not playing anybody. I'm not trolling anybody. There's no reason to do that. I'm not taking sides or anything like that. I happen to like Rebel's intellect. I happen to like his creativity. What's wrong with that? Is there anything problematic about that? I don't see anything. Yet he just wants to fabricate things that he thinks that I'm doing or plotting against him, and it's not true. It's not true. I have no reason at all to plot against him for any reason. Now, Paige said she's not mad at me. I get it, but I have a feeling that people will sacrifice friendships for fame or for popularity, and that's what happened last night. You guys saw it. I would never do that to anybody, but that's okay. Maybe I'm, just not hood enough to be on her panel with all the other hoodlums who only want to fight and they don't ever come up with conclusions. They never come up with a conclusion, and that's why people turn to me for the bridge building, because I'm able to go, hey, here's the problem. Here's a possible solution. Which do you choose? I mean, there's obviously quite a bit more steps in between. But no, she didn't want a bridge builder on the panel, because then she wouldn't have a panel. You get it? They don't want people to make up. Nobody in this community wants anybody else to make up with each other. Otherwise, what kind of a show do we have? I say everybody get like me, get on their own show, and talk for 3 hours. Let's see what you have to say. Can you do that? Can anybody do that? AC has never been alone on his panel, yet he can go up and talk shit about everybody else, knowing he's not alone on his side in his decisions at all. When I ever talk crap about people, I really don't want other people up on the panel, because I don't want them to have to account for things that I'm saying and go, oh, I co-sign for that. I don't like that. I don't like to see other people get chastised for my decisions, and just because they like me, it doesn't mean they have to like my decision. So, but it kind of comes off in a different manner if they do hang out. But I doubt that Geo2, Rada, yeah, he goes on his own panel by himself. He talks. Yeah, I get that. Okay, he does it. I give him that. Rada is just, I don't even want to smear his name. I don't have to. Okay, he does it on his own. Completely. You guys might like him. I don't give a F if you do or not. I'm not going to fight with him anymore. And I'm not going to make up and fight and make up. It's like my ex. There's so much of that. There's so much narcissism going on. And I'm not going to bring that here and do the same thing. So with him, out. With AC, out. Tonic, out. For sure, out. I may be friendly with Chicky, but I will never be friendly with Tonic. Ever. He's done way too much damage to me and to many other people. So that is a person I can never make up for. Do I, do I hate him? No, I don't hate the dude. All right? I've gotten over the hate. I'm done with that. I don't want to feel that in my heart anymore. But I know he's a dangerous person. There's a lot of people who are just the same as him. So that's it. Those are the types of people that you're faced with when you're going and watching their shows, and everything is just fake, right? It's just a script, right? It's not, though. It's real life, and people have real feelings. But the trolls like to see the reactions. And if I'm not severely triggered by something, yeah, you can go ahead and see my reaction. That's fine. But if you see that it's really, really bothering me, and I'm not even around to defend myself or anything like that, which I should never have to defend myself. But if I'm not even around, and people are just having a go, it's like, that's pretty tacky. Like, there's better things to do and to talk about than other people. And I know there's some kind of a false sense of security when people get around and they want to talk shit about people and dogpile the person. There's some kind of a security or a confidence in numbers that people are feeling. But stand on your own, guys. Do your own shit. Try it for a couple times. See how it feels. Get up there and talk crap like Rada does and Rebel does. Not a lot of people can actually do that because they have to have people to back them at all times. Sorry, just a known fact. I don't know where the hell this place is, and I hope I get lost. So, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Adjust Your Focus? I am going there now, and are you watching it? Yeah. I'm going there now, and obviously I can't take my phone in there. You guys saw how they had 4 people had to pull a guy out of the MRI. Some crazy stuff can happen with that. I can't have the earbuds either. Face here. You guys? Wow, that's so long. I have to watch some of your streams because I do catch some of your live streams, but I haven't seen any of your music streams, and I really do like to hear you sing. It's fantastic. How do you script court cases? Thank you, bless your heart. Very true. Huckleberry, super fast talker. I get that. Sometimes for me, I think it comes across as anxiety, and I don't want to push that on people, so I do try to speak slower. I write the same. I write very fast, and I'm actually a lot more creative when I'm writing than I am speaking. I think I get sometimes I get nervous because I feel like how people are going to judge me about what I say. That's something I have to deal with. Thanks, AYF. I appreciate that. And if you guys happen to see Gabby, you can tell her that she needs to get an attitude change because I don't appreciate the way that she was treating me last night. Rolling up in like a Jezebel, talking all kinds of smack. Like, don't go there. Why? What is the point to that? I really don't know where this place is, and I'm 10 minutes early. But I know I'm in the right area. Oh my gosh, Shelly, calm down. Is that how people have to talk to themselves? They just say the name. They tell themselves what to do. And another thing, guys, the trolls, I know I talk about trolls a lot, and that's to make sure that people realize that I am not a troll, because I am talking about other trolls. So how would that make me a troll? Anyways, what I wanted to point out also, and it's very important that I say, is that I'm going to do a whole panel on this too. I'm definitely a topic tosser. I could throw out topics like you can't believe, sometimes a little too fast. But I want to say this, guys, that, let me turn this air down. Am I roboting or anything? Alright. The trolls want, and this is their
their main objective, and they don't even know this. So it's kind of an inside secret. And because I'm a little afraid of my upcoming event, I'm going to share this. Trolls, ultimately, their ultimate purpose that they don't even know is that they want you meaning the person they are trolling, their target, to dislike themselves. Even better, they want the person to hate themselves, to loathe themselves, to take away their self-worth, to make the person not see themselves as worthy. That's the goal. And if you look toward God, look toward the light, we're told to be impeccable with our word, to never go against ourselves, to like ourselves, to love ourselves, and to think highly of ourselves. And the troll wants the opposite. So they say don't feed the trolls. Don't feed into that either, because it could turn out very bad for you. And it's a pretty evil thing to wish that upon somebody, but it does happen, guys. That is reality. Now, can I get into the head of that kind of a person? No, I can't, because I'll see people getting dogpiled, and the first thing I want to do is go up and punch every one of those motherfuckers in the face who are dogpiling this one defenseless person. But I can't do that on the internet. So what do? I talk to the person in DMs, and I console them, and I talk to them, because they know I've been through it. And I don't even have a resolution for that, for dogpiling. I could have a class, I guess, and have all of the trolls come to it. Maybe like a troll 101, and not to learn to troll, but to learn how not to troll, because they're in a spiral cycle where they just continue, and they have to do it now. And they have to top their last troll. It has to be better than the other. And that's why things are getting so worse. Hey, look, you're welcome. I'm here to help people to realize the truth, and to see the big picture like I see, or just to see it through my eyes. That's all. I'm not saying that you're going to agree with me or disagree with me, or maybe some things resonate and, some things don't. Take what you need and leave the rest, kind of thing. But I do know that they're out to hurt people in a way that they want people to look at themselves as unworthy. Well, don't do that. That's a cardinal sin. Don't go against yourself, whether you believe or don't believe. Never go against yourself. Don't let anybody else convince you to go against yourself. Treat yourself kindly and address your fears, and try to get over them, because I have to be doing that right now. Let me say goodbye to a couple people. Great Gazoo. Gravity is mistaken for the weak nuclear force. It's not gravitons, it's a wave. Fantastic. Another thing is gravity. Objects fall because they're heavier than the atmosphere that surrounds, in simple science. Guys, it's not a theory, it's a law. It's the law of gravity. A law that means that it's been proven. You can't go against the law. You can't go against the Constitution. It's proven that it works. Are you getting an MRI? It's painless. I know it's painless, guys. It's not about that. It's about my mental. It's not about, I know it's not going to hurt. Actually, I think they do put something over your face, though. Victimhood Tuesday. Anarchic chick, remember to take out your belly piercing. Oh, that would be a story to tell. Oh my gosh. I don't need any more stories to tell. I'm good. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. It's called the law of gravity for a reason, though. You know what I mean? Now, can I explain it? No. What goes up must come down. That's it.
Everybody else can do the legwork. Give me the summary. Yeah, the loudness doesn't bother me at all. It's a confined space, pretty much, I guess. And it shouldn't be hot in there. I guess I'm like concerned. I don't know. I haven't been able to complete one in the past. I had to do an open MRI, which is not much better, but it does help a little bit. All right. I mean, the worst that can happen is that I can just be like, hey, not for me. Not today. I'll let you guys know. I will try and be strong and just push through it. It's so much easier to go, nope, ain't gonna happen. The results, like, that's not even what bothers me the most. Is just getting through this and overcoming a fear is probably the hardest part. All right, let me figure out where this place is. I need air. I need air to breathe. I'm a human being, not a human doing. That's a stupid joke. All right. So if you drop a feather and a rock off a roof, how does gravity know their weight? It doesn't. They just fall. They just fall. That's it. I would literally rather go skydiving than do this. Is this insane? Hey guys, we should get everybody and go skydiving. And like, I'm going to push some people out. I'll be like, hey, you're next. Boom. You're next. Boom. You know, have a nice ride. See you. I want to do that so bad. Oh my gosh. They have a parachute, guys. It's not like I'm like hurting anyone. Like, they're going up there on their own free will. And I just want to be the one to kind of give them the nudge and be like, okay, now we're even. You can do both. String theory nerds to get going. Come on, Mr. Kaku. See ya, Huck. See ya, Gesture Focus. Greg Gazoob. Ippy. See ya. All right. Bye.